Like, how bad we talking?
Dangerous.
Like maybe 2 or 3 days. No,
Wait,
no,
we buried that.
day.
That's
No, a
gone.
day.
Yeah, we buried it.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Or Mira buried it. Gad just burned
Sorry,
it.
my bad. The smell of death sort of clings to this hole. It's sort of like the traces of death. Nothing. It smells like something's like crawled in and died, effectively.
Did something crawl up your ass and die, boy?
Yes. What will you do?
I'll now take scores out of 10 for my southern accent.
Well, I think Yim's probably just a little tired of walking around, so he's gonna go check it out.
Yeah. As you go in, the tunnel is sort of dark and a little bit damp from just from being outside of the sun. Definitely a lot cooler than the surroundings. And as you walk through, you can hear a struggle, sort of white echoings of a struggle down the tunnel. You hear shouting and flames.
I will begin to hum very loudly and pull out my spear and run forward.
Running while humming.
The most powerful spell of all. Are you ready to meet God?
He hums.
Oh, this isn't good.
Him hum. Sorry, I'm eating at the same time.
I'll mark that off the use of that, so because I began humming. Yeah, I'll full dash in. That's what I'm gonna do.
Full dash in. Gotcha. I'm gonna give you control.
Alrighty.
Your mini.
God damn it. Is that one of the frogs from Naruto?
You wish it was one of the frogs from Naruto.
It looks like one of the frogs.
This is much worse.
You went from like, okay, that's a good volume, to, ow, my ears! In about 2 seconds.
It's honestly, that's like 2 inches difference from my microphone. That's all that was.
I just turned you down.
That's fair.
Okay. As you come in, you sort of open up into a chasm with various and sort of different bodies in sort of various states of extreme decomposition. Mostly skeletons, some with bits. There is a half-eaten corpse and a very charred, inhuman-looking corpse sitting at the bottom of this sort of ravine that you found yourself in. Each of the walls go about 20 feet up. And standing at the edge, you can see a sort of figure clad in dark leather, sort of facing in this sort of direction.
A figure covered in like dark leather clothing?
Yep.
And a knitted black hat.
Yeah, I actually am wearing that.
Does he look friendly?
Knitted
Mira
black
never
hat.
looks friendly.
Does he look friendly?
Mira never looks friendly.
I wave at him.
She's always angry. And I am still facing the other direction. Do I hear the humming?
It's kind of like a... So I guess if it's quiet enough in this room, you'd hear it.
I have a pretty high passive
Your
perception.
passive perceptions are... Yeah, you hear the musical hum of somebody down below.
Below? In the ravine?
In the crevasse, yes.
Ew.
Oh, okay. That's not where I thought they were coming from.
That sounds disgusting.
In the crevasse.
No, I just happened to remember the description of the crevasse from the last time.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Mira is going to loose a bolt in the direction of the bugbears, turn around and look at the newcomer.
Would you like me to roll initiative now, Matthew? 'Cause I
You
really
may
have-
all roll initiative now.
And is going to look for any traces of red on them, like a scarf or something.
There is on her.
Yim.
If you look, do you want me to describe him to you? What you see?
Yeah.
When you look down, you see a small figure, about 2.5 feet tall. You can make out just a bit of his face. He has a cloak pulled around him with a scarf around him, and the scarf appears to be a very fuzzy brownish tan.
Well, that doesn't come from
Okay.
Grandma.
And he's looking up, and you can see he's kind of got a frog face. He's red. He's got red and black swirls all over his face, and under his neck is kind of tan. On top of his head, he has a wizard hat made for someone way bigger than he is, and so it's slightly tilted and a little too big, and it's got a little bell dangling off the end. And he's a little kind of, as he's humming, you see he's kind of like flickering back and forth and shimmering a little bit.
Oh my god, I love him.
Mira is going to, after having looked back at them and yell, "Cad, cast her behind!" And she's going to point her crossbow at Yim and say, "Are you with the red brands?"
I can respond when it's my turn, so I'll wait for my turn.
Talking is a free action.
Yeah, go
Can't
ahead.
do it on. Okay. The what?
The red brands.
No, just me.
Good. And she's going to point back at the bugbears and take another shot.
It's not easy being green.
I'm red though.
Oh,
Bugbears
okay,
actually
it is
beat me in
this
initiative?
bugbear's turn, and he is going to just whilst he's on fire. He's gonna like his. You see some of his fur is caught, and he goes, and he just like starts like patting himself down and wildly flings his morning star around in a attempt to just smack anybody around him. All right, it's going for you, name pending.
It's for the better.
Right. Let him have it.
I mean, it
Does it
really
play
is for the better.
Oh, yeah.
Grave does a 20 hit.
My AC is 20, so he beats it?
Yep, it hits.
Yes. Wow. This fucking bugbear is on Team Good Roll, man. We rolled a 19 and then a 16.
Matt, I actually,
Yep.
I read Shield. It actually says when you take reaction, which you take when you are hit by an attack. So
Yep.
it doesn't.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So you can
So you-
turn a hit
you
into a
can-
You
miss.
can be like, ha ha ha, no.
Yeah. So if you want to tell me the numbers, or if you just want to say it hits, that's up to you.
Yeah,
Oh.
gotcha. Grave, take 9 points of damage.
God, bugbears are dangerous.
All done?
Yep.
Yep. It is now Mira's turn.
Let's see. Mira's gonna advance up here. Actually. Are we using the Unearthed Arcana for variant class features?
Yes, I will
Okay.
allow it.
Then I'm not going to move. I'm going to use a bonus action to aim at the center bugbear and fire my fire my light crossbow actually.
Ooh,
And I need to mark
Gotcha.
advantage. Bonk. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits. How much
10
damage you doing, boy?
plus 15 damage.
Cad, you're face to face with this bugbear that's wildly swinging and trying to pat himself out of fire, which squarely smacks Name Penning in the side of the jaw. Though his robotic form just seems to like mechanically just fit his head back into position. Just meanwhile, you hear the as a bolt just sails briefly just inches away from the back of your head and plants itself deeply into the bugbear's shoulder and a big old wet thunk.
I kind of quickly turn back and look and just don't really see the figure considering she's behind a boulder. And just get back ready and look forward, kind of confused.
Do you trust me, Cad?
Your turn.
So,
If only there was an apple on my head.
give me the lay of the land. So this ravine, how deep is this? How far down am I?
It's 20 feet, but there is a rope dangling down that was left by the. Did you guys leave the rope down from last time?
No. I think we just took out rope and dragged.
That's
the
fine.
body in.
I'll kind of look, see there's no way up, and okay, I'll just get myself out then, and I'll just
Thank you, Kermit.
use my 15-foot high jump to get halfway up the wall, and then use my climbing speed to get to the top.
I love the voice you're using. This is brilliant.
Okay.
Mira, you just hear a, and then it's like this mildly wet slap behind you as you see the frog-like person just scale the wall with no issues.
So as you said, 25 feet up?
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay, cool. I have 15 feet of movement left. So I'll continue forward,
What is
kind
it
of
have
towards
here?
the person that I saw, and go, oh, yeah, sure. I'll just kind of lean to the side, and can I see any of those bugbears back there?
You can see this one in particular, and if you sort of crane your head to the left, you can see this one.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll cast Firebolt at the one that I can see.
Clearly, this one.
Yeah,
Yep. All right, roll to hit.
18 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
5.
The second bugbear that's on fire seems to have just gotten himself patted out, named the one right next to you. And just as he seems to be done, you just hear the and as a fireball smacks him square in the chest, and his fur set on fire again.
God damn it.
Sorry.
It sucks to be this bugbear, man.
And that's my turn.
It is this bugbear's turn, and he
Bugbear.
is he's panicking. He's like, whoo, whoo, whoo! Like slapping his chest to try and put it out. He is going to quickly. Wow, would it? I need to figure out swapping weapons. Would him putting away his Morningstar and taking out his javelin be his full
I think it's
action?
Bonus action.
Bonus action to stow a weapon, action to pull out a weapon.
No. You can draw or stow a weapon as your movement, as part of your movement action, and you get a free item interaction
Oh.
every turn.
Okay, he's going to take out his javelin and try and nail Cad.
Where's my shit? There's.
Not Cad, Mira.
Do I have any cover from the boulder that I'm standing behind?
You would have half cover, I'd say.
Okay.
Because you're closer to it. So half cover, what does that do to his thing? I've never worked with cover before.
It gives me +2 AC. Nothing on your end.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Times that being a rules lawyer pays off.
Thank you for clarifying.
Actually,
Actually,
I try not to be that kind of rules lawyer.
the
Doesn't even
javelin
matter.
goes wide, and you just hear the zink as it nails the boulder and just snaps in two. He swears under his breath. Cat, it is your turn.
Oh, there's a goblin over there. I don't know if you saw that.
Won't be retrieving that one.
I am going to move the flaming sphere from downstairs and slam it into this bugbear that's right in front of me.
Ooh.
So he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
All good. Let me quickly. Dex saving throw? Gotcha.
Yeah, he succeeds it.
Half damage,
However,
okay.
he does take. Yeah, he does take. Wow, he takes 1 point of damage. No. Going
He
strong,
is-
going strong.
Still panicking from being set on fire constantly.
And I mean, no,
Oh, did that not work?
yeah, I'm gonna back away, and I will take the attack of opportunity. Yeah, yeah.
Why? I don't know who did that, but that was a real funny joke you did there.
Attack of opportunity. Wop, wop, wop.
That was more about the dealing 1 damage with the burning sphere, but it works too.
Yeah.
Everyone's
He's gonna swing with his morning stuff.
Oh,
No,
shit!
I will take that, I guess.
I can impose disadvantage on that.
Oh, yeah.
Does he have disadvantage?
Yeah.
So I'm using a protection weapon skill.
Yeah, you can use his reaction to do that. And before another nat 20. And before, just
Let me
saying.
see, Let me see. Let me read this.
Watch him roll another net 20.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I don't want to die.
Does a
That
17.
still hits. I
You can
will...
use your reaction.
Actually, no, wait. Let me think for a second. Let me think for a sec. Nope, that would meet my AC. I take it.
It spell slot time.
I'm taking it. Oh, wowzer.
Oh, is your AC only 12? Only 13?
My AC is 11 natural, +1, +5 if I use the staff.
Wait.
Wait,
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm down.
1 second. You don't have a dex mod. I thought you had mage armor up.
I do.
That's 13 natural. Or do you have a negative dex mod?
No, I have a regular dex mod.
13 plus
Mage
1 from
armor
the
is-
staff.
Yeah.
Plus, is it 5 from shield? Shield would block that.
No, my natural AC is 11.
But yeah, do you have mage armor up? Yes or no?
I do, yes.
Then your natural AC is 13.
Plus your dex. It's 13 plus your dex. And then you
13?
can.
13 plus dex plus the mod from the staff, which gives a plus.
Oh,
AC,
yeah.
because-
So yeah, that's an
So I
18
shield that
or
then,
14.
and it
I'll
Yeah.
allow it.
18.
I'll allow it.
Okay, sorry. I need to read mage armor because I'm an idiot. Oh wait, my AC is my AC would actually be 19 because the staff gives me a +1 to AC.
Yeah.
I'm a goober. I read that wrong.
Wait,
I'm bad at spells.
Is shield a plus
It's a
4 or
react.
plus 5?
It's plus 5 as a reaction to
Okay.
the end of the
Okay,
round.
so that misses me.
Yeah, there you go,
Oh,
bud.
that's not the shield. I apologize.
Kat, you would have sworn this hit would have knocked you out cold.
I
if
just
it wasn't for the
imagine
magic.
like I throw up the shield at the last second and then it just like starts cracking through the shield. I'm like, oh, okay.
You're sure that this magical barrier will hold, and then you as cracks begin to form over the magical barrier, and you're like, oh.
And I will back up even further.
You're pretty sure a little bit of pee came out.
Gross.
And I will cast Firebolt at the one that just attacked me.
Yep, center one.
Use the
Roll
boulder,
the-
cat.
13.
Does not hit as he raises his shield just in time to catch it.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Cat, use the boulder.
Name, it is your
Nope.
turn.
You're my boss. I mean, I have a 19 AC until the end of my turn, or until the beginning of my next turn. So
Name, it is your turn. Logan.
Yep, just checking in what I'm gonna do.
Gotcha.
Young gravy.
I feel like his name is actually just Dread, but he won't accept it.
Right, he's pretty edgy.
I like Judge Dredd.
I am the law.
I am the law.
I am small.
To be honest, Keith Urban would make an amazing Doom guy. Like I know he already played Doom guy in the Doom movie, but he needs to play him again.
Keith Urban did?
Yeah, Keith Urban.
I never broke the law. I am the law.
Not Keith Urban. Whatever his name is.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't think that was right.
Alright, that bugbear, the
Carl Urban.
there.
Carl Urban. Yeah, Carl Urban was amazing. Sorry.
Yeah, I was really confused. 'Cause I'm like,
Guys, are you gonna let Grave take his turn or not?
Yeah. Sorry, I'll let Grave take his turn.
sorry.
So that bugbear that's blocked that fireball. Let's see if he can dodge my sword here.
Oh!
I think he dies.
Nice hit. That's not a nat.
I think he dies
Yeah,
still.
roll damage.
Hopefully. Smite, 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 smite.
He did. He did.
And wait, what?
He did. You just
Oh, nice.
chop it cleanly through his shoulder blade down into his clavicle, and just kick him off of your sword.
Wow.
There's
I soften him up for you.
Anything else you'd like to do, or is that it?
Let's attack again. But I would.
You're letting people know where your flaming spear is.
yeah.
You should probably get away from that there, but
Nope, he's fine.
won't he take damage from it? It's in a 5-foot area around him.
It is if they start their turn within the 5-foot square, I believe.
Within a 5-foot,
Yeah.
5-foot square around the thing, isn't it?
Huh. It is
Oh,
just
yeah,
a
it
5-foot
is.
diameter sphere. So it takes up one whole slot,
And
but nothing more.
Within 5 feet of the sphere. So so diameter.
within 5 feet of the sphere, that means that all this around the sphere deal damage.
Oh.
So these two
If
are
he
going to
doesn't
take
move,
damage.
he's
So,
gonna- Yeah.
so is Warforged Boy.
God, dude, yo, I'm
Oh,
so bad.
I should have been
right
rolling
now.
the others. Oh well.
Imagine
Oh,
casting
actually,
fireball at your
That
teammate.
one actually, he could just take the 2 damage then, or the 1 if he saves or whatever.
Yeah. No, next turn on the start of their turn. So yeah.
Yeah,
It's different for every person. It's not the same damage.
fair enough.
Anyway, I cast Shield of Faith upon myself, raising my AC by 2 whole points.
That's cool.
Wait, I actually want to move though, because I guess you will get burnt.
Yeah.
What, you don't like Crispy Robot?
I do not. You know what? I did burn him, I believe,
Just temper the steel. Just temper the steel.
and I didn't have a problem with it, if I'm being honest.
Honestly, I can tank it.
All right. I really hope I roll 2.
Where is the grandma? I don't even. Is she not here?
No, we left
Yeah.
her to go explore. She's cooking.
We didn't want her to get hurt or upset.
Mostly upset. I think she was more likely to get upset than hurt.
Alright. It is now.
Oh wait,
This
you take
boy-
damage.
Yeah.
Make a
Roll.
dex save, please.
Dex save, yeah.
Name pending. Mr. Dread.
Name pending.
You take 6 points of damage.
There. Oh, yeah, 6 points of damage. Fire damage, to be exact. It is this big boy's turn, and he is. He is scared. This is the one with the eye patch, by the way. In an attempt to save face, he decides to rush Name Pending and smack him in the face.
One way to save face.
Just bonk him on the head.
Save your face by damaging somebody else's.
22 AC.
I just raised it to 22! This is bullshit!
Does that meter exceed meats? God damn it! Does that meter exceed meats? God damn it!
Take 6 points of damage.
I mean, it's a 2d8 swing. It could have been a lot worse.
And he is going to take some damage, so he's going to roll dex save. He rolled 13. 2d6, please.
Cat?
Dad?
Well, 13 does exceed. I apologize.
2d6.
It takes 3 damage.
3 damage. Gotcha.
Chris.
All these, most of these guys are looking pretty bloodied right now.
I feel like they'd be more scorched than bloodied, considering that
Well,
most
yeah.
of the damage that they've been taking is just fire.
They're looking scorched.
Crispy.
What? Crispy.
Mira, it is your turn.
Looks
Mira's
like meat's
going
back
to-
on the menu, boys.
Hera's gonna swap to her hand crossbows. And is going to. Which one looks more?
This one.
Okay. She's going to fire her right hand crossbow at the other one. Oh wow, that was with advantage. Still
That
marked.
does
That
not
was
hit.
bad. Let me fix the advantage mark there. And is going to fire her offhand at the same one. God damn!
Neither hit. You just name and Cad. You just hear that zoom zoom as bolts go flying by, but ultimately do not meet their targets.
I know I
Um,
can trust you.
This is why you do not shoot through fire.
I was just gonna say,
You?
it's the fire obscuring my vision.
It is your turn.
The fire
a bit of-
shifted my aim.
So it's a bit of a tight path, so I can't really get over my friend there. So I'm just gonna use my long jump and jump over him.
Well, you can move through allied spaces.
I know, but I'm doing it for flair.
That's fair.
That said in that voice, yes. More of this.
You see one froggy boy leap over your head.
And hi there, how tall is this boulder?
This boulder is it goes straight to the ceiling, so it's a pillar.
Oh, okay. I'll just climb up the side of it a little bit, to there, about 10 feet off the ground, and throw a firebolt at the one that's still on fire.
The one that's still on fire. Yes, very good.
There's one of that one.
They're both on fire.
That one.
That one. Yep, gotcha. Roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Behold, the most powerful spell of all.
The
Are you
living-
ready to be God?
Oh my
You're
god.
living.
Min damage, max damage.
Your firebolt smacks him square in the open mouth, and he goes. You just hear that name. You just hear that. Before he
This is why you do
Flapping
not
the back.
eat fire.
Oh, I meant to hit him in the chin.
Hit him in the chin. And he just falls over with a flaming skull at this point.
Sorry. That's my turn.
Cat, it's your turn.
Sorry.
I will slam the sphere. Actually, I'm going to. I don't know if I have control of it. I don't think I do.
Oh,
Move
I'm
the
sorry. I made it.
You can move
and
the sphere as a bonus action. You can move the sphere as a bonus action.
He doesn't have control of the token I made for it.
And slam it into that bugbear, please.
Yep. Roll damage real quick.
Takes.
Because I just realized what the DC is.
He takes 5. He succeeds. He takes 3.
Takes 3? Yep.
And I will cast Firebolt again at him with a 22 to hit
That hits.
and 10. Ooh.
How do
There.
you want to do this?
Go.
You know, nothing flary. I just kind of want to hit him in the chest, knock the wind out of him, and he kind of just passes out and burns.
Non-lethal or lethal?
Non-lethal. Let me kill him. Non-lethal.
Because you said pass out.
What the? Nah, more like a humane death than like a,
Okay.
Then unleashing Mira on it.
no, yeah, no like crazy burning type.
Yeah. The fireball slams into his back, and he just collapses, sort of writhing on the floor in an attempt to like just kill the flame and suffocate it. Just as that happens, you squarely land a firebolt just in the center of his chest, and he stops breathing. That was the one with the jeweled eye patch,
Oh,
and that is
pretty
combat.
cool. That's pretty cool. You can do the fire thing too.
Mira
Steer it
is
from above you.
I love the Bob and Doug McKenzie flames feeling I'm getting from this. This is great.
It's like Kermit the Frog as well.
Yeah.
Can I
Hey,
ask
who?
who you are?
Hey, Dread or RoboCop, you mind watching this one?
Well,
Mira is gonna go check on Drew.
yeah, I'm Yim, the 52nd son of Yam. You can call me Yim Yam.
Why are you here?
I was out for a stroll and I got kind of lost in the woods for the past couple of days. I lost my map.
A map of.
Where I am, fool.
Oh my god, I love this frog.
Wow.
Oh, that's raining really hard outside. That's good.
Oh, sorry. He wants to say hi, and I'll kind of like pick up the front end of my what looked like a furry scarf, and you see it's actually just a ferret that was nuzzled around my neck. This is my buddy. He's Sneaky Pete.
Sneaky Pete.
He's Pete, and he's sneaky, so he's Sneaky Pete.
You mind if I post your character image in the D&D chat?
You may post the character image in the D&D chat, yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh boy, Shamoy.
I straight up love this frog. This is
It's
great.
a really nice drawing, though.
So, the battle has now been calmed, and you have returned to Droop, haven't you, Mira?
Yeah, she did.
He is still out cold.
How much does this goblin weigh?
Not much. He's pretty small. You could probably carry him.
She's gonna kind of pick him up by the scruff of his neck and drape him over her shoulder. And still, like, she ends up having to use both hands to do it, and it looks like it's really heavy for her, and she drags him back to the rest of the party.
Oh, you got a little friend there too, huh?
Yeah.
Grandma's just dying in the background.
It's true. And she kind of sets him down. It's really more of dropping, but she likes to call it having set him down.
Wow, careful! You'll kind of break his head there.
He's heavy.
Wow.
You're not wrong. Grandma is dying in the background.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm still sitting on the wall, by the way.
Where are you
Just-
going?
I just went out for a stroll.
We should
You
take
know,
the frog.
I kind of walked out, had some drinks, fell asleep under a tree, and then I woke up. My map was gone, and I couldn't remember which direction from the tree I came from. So I just started walking.
You too, huh?
Oh, that's cool. I'll shake your hand and I'll take my glove off. Yeah, my new Yum Yum, 52nd son of Yum. I'm gonna hold it out if you want to shake my hand.
Mira looks at your hand, sees it's kind of slimy, and does not.
Oh, I'll put my glove back on.
I appreciate the effort, but and she kind of just moves around the pillar.
Okay, bye.
Can we keep the frog, please?
Uh,
Just replace the fish with the frog.
Name pending. Do you want to say that?
I said that. You didn't
Yeah,
listen.
That's
he said it
true.
earlier.
Oh yeah,
I assumed since it was in quotes, he was saying that in character as well.
yeah.
I have no position to speak for this group as I'm one of,
Cat,
if
shut
not
up.
the news.
You're in the group. Get Droop. We're heading back.
So
Oh,
Grandma kicks your murdering ass out.
Oh, so that's how you make friends. Okay.
Dread, carry Droop real quick, and I will walk past
Carrying goblin.
Goodbye, fireman.
His name
and
is Droop.
walk towards the smoldered corpse of the eye-patched bugbear, and I want to search him for anything. Obviously, the eye patch I will take, but anything else.
Now just imagine the robot with
Yeah, or any like
shiny eye
if
patch.
he was carrying like orders on him, or
If you did,
know.
they're burned up.
I just want to spend
you know,
the
sure,
rest
they're
of
probably
my...
charred. but-
Guys, Grave was trying to talk.
Logan was trying to speak. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Imagine robot man with a shiny eye patch.
Yep.
Just get you a visor.
I mean, he's already wearing a knitted hat.
Can I make an investigation check for the smoldered
Yep.
corpse?
Roll me investigation check on Moss. You managed to find a small pouch in his belt to carry that has like 33 silver pieces. The only thing that seems to be of real value seems to be that's the eye patch made of black leather. That seems to be crusted with semi-precious stones.
Jesus.
It's
Sticky Pete's a little hungry.
I grab the silver and walk over, and I give the eye patch to Dread, who's still carrying Droop, and the silver to Mira.
Upon removing the eye patch,
Wait, do I see a weird eye or something?
it's perfectly normal.
What? I mean, pirates did that.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just for aesthetic, you know?
Well,
Just for the aesthetic.
I
That's
guess
why I
that's
got a
what
big
we
hat.
want.
I think this was meant for an elf, but it's a little big for me.
Wait, why are you giving me the eye patch?
I wear a mask.
If Dredd doesn't want it, Mira will take it.
What does it
You know
do?
Well, if you normally you put it on your eye to cover the light, so that when you take it off and put it on the other eye, your eye is ready to see in the darkness. But with sensors, I'm not sure if that would work.
Mira kind of like looks up at this and says, "I think that would be really useful." I hadn't heard of.
If you want the silver instead, Dread, I can give you that, and Mira can have the eye patch. Either or, I'm not taking any of this.
I'm just looking at the big metal man, blinking my eyes individually from each other.
Like frogs do.
Yeah.
Is it doing the frog thing where the eye sinks into the skull and then comes up?
I'm just waiting for him to lick his own eyeball.
Yeah, it's funny. I was just thinking the same thing.
I suppose I would take the silver.
Yeah.
And I then will give Mira the jewel-encrusted eye patch.
Alright, it's a cool eye patch.
Thank you.
Uh,
He puts it on and covers her left eye.
as the Tin Man said, you're welcome to come with us. Perhaps we can find you a new map to go home, or you want to stay
yeah.
with Grandma.
I gotta get home probably. My buddy's probably wondering where I am.
Is your
Well, then,
buddy's name Doug?
No, his name's Guy Tan. He's Guy, 72nd son of Tan. His friends call him Guy Tan.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
No, definitely Doug.
The one person in the group who knows what race I am is like, yeah, that's about how it goes.
And
Are
if
you
you're
a-
heading...
Are you a grung?
Yes, I'm a grung.
I thought so. One grung above, huh? And Mira's gonna go check the bandits for their valuables.
The rest of the corpses are valuables. You don't seem to find anything on them. It seems as though that Mosk had bullied everybody out of their possessions for himself.
That's cute. You thought you could fight us. You couldn't even fight the bugbear.
Looking at the group, by the way, because I know one person's a metal man at least. Besides that, I don't know who anybody is.
We'll get back to Granny's house to do character descriptions, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I,
Let's go.
pull out the book while we're walking back, and we'll use Arcane Recovery.
I will do the same.
Mira is
Got
going
any
to...
spells?
Did I? Yeah, mage armor before I came in.
Mira is going to drag the remaining bodies over to the fire in the basement and let them burn.
Alright. It's a pretty...
Nobody hides the fucking evidence!
It's
That
a
would make bad assassins.
It's a tough, but it's done. The job gets done, despite it being somewhat tough. Let me just bring this image.
Fucking 3 bugbears, 4 bandits.
Oh my god,
You're
he's
the
huge!
idiot. You're the idiots who went back.
Giant.
Hear me!
I didn't realize grung were so short. You said you're like 2 foot?
2.5 feet tall.
2'6"? Still, that's really short.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have
The grungs are between 2.5 and 3.5 feet tall.
Yeah, I don't have the grung book. I don't know what
They're not in a book. They were just released on.
So how tall did you say he was?
Online for free by Wizards. 2.5 feet.
Hey, he's shorter than Grandma.
first.
I know,
I
right?
can probably jump higher than Grandma though.
Well, yeah.
See,
She's ancient.
Yum Yum can reach into the back of the pantry. Can Granny?
Yum Yum can reach the attic from the front yard. If I cast jump on myself, I can jump 75 feet forward and 45 feet high.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Granny can
Don't.
feed you.
doesn't jumping count as your movement?
It does. It takes me 3 turns to complete a jump.
In the meantime, Granny's
That's
already
so
in the attic,
stupid.
grabbed what she needs, and is leaving.
I'm flying through the air for 2 turns.
18 seconds in the air. Talk about some hang time.
Yum can shred this gnar, bro.
As you go through the, as you
I'm
presumably go
gonna
back
be
to
right
the
back.
tunnel,
If you want to go and do other character descriptions first, sorry.
you enter the town of Phandelver, which is noticeably quiet, and everybody seems to swap. The townsfolk seem to swap smiles to Cat and Mira and Name in particular, since they finally figured out that they're the ones responsible for perhaps dealing with the Red Brands.
Huh.
Everybody seems comfortable to approach you at this point. Sort of, some people even giving small tokens of appreciation, such as like a small sandwich or little things that they can spare.
Oh, that's a really big sandwich. You guys hungry? I'm pretty hungry.
One grand above isn't free, is it? It says it's $5.
One grug above.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have it.
That's the source book for rungs.
Ooh.
Ah.
I'm gonna find it on the
There.
trove now.
You eventually you come to a rather quiet home, just tucked in behind the shrine, the local shrine near the inn, and just right next to the smithy as well. It's a very quiet one-story building with a nice front porch and small rustic smells coming from the inside. Though the chimney for the stove is not spewing any smoke. It seems as though everything is as though that people might be getting ready to leave at this point. Grandma?
Granny would have just finished. This is what, lunch?
Yeah.
Granny would have just finished cooking lunch, having it prepared and ready for everyone. And you guys would see a small gnome, very elderly, sitting in a rocking chair, gnome-sized, on the porch, knitting furiously, something in a surprisingly tasteful lavender purple.
That's some really nice knitting you got going there, old lady.
Sorry, you're gonna kill me. Mira, she's outside on the porch. Are you standing beside and knocking?
Yeah, okay. I thought that you were still inside.
No, she's sitting there.
Grandma, you would also notice that
I guess Graves leaving.
That's what he plays before he goes into Sentry's Rest.
Wait, which is it? Are you a Mac or a Linux or a PC? Come on, be consistent.
what is it called again? Where you
His
can
left
run
brain's a Linux, his right brain's a Mac.
So Granny,
cerebral cortex is a fucking Windows.
His what is it? He's system fluid. Don't be mad.
Yeah.
He's system fluid.
It's his gender.
I feel like a little Mackie today.
What gender are you? MacBook Pro.
No, like what's in your pants? Metal. Oh fuck! I'm gonna go find that scene. I think it's Red versus Blue.
It is in the Red
I
versus
believe
Blue.
that is red versus blue.
You notice that Name Pending is carrying a small body on his shoulder.
It's not.
Not very obviously alive, since you can see it breathing.
I set it down somewhere soft, kind of near the door, and take the other side of the door and shut down into what I hope is going to be a long rest. I have hit points to recover. Before shutting down, and thus the sound playing rather loudly announced engaging self-repair mode. Ooh, what is my voice right now?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. What's that? It's a little spooky.
I think he's taking a nap.
Oh, what is he? I'm just gonna like knock on his foot. Oh no, he's cool though.
So Granny turns to the frog and says, "Oh, welcome, dear. Thank you for complimenting my knitting. Would you like a hat?"
I've already got one, thanks.
I see that you do. I'm gonna have to make something special for you, I think.
Well, I'll kind of just like put my arms on my hips and you see the cloak move to the side. I'm not wearing anything else. I have a scarf and a cloak and a hat. I am not wearing pants or a shirt.
Someone's
But
getting a
there's,
sweater.
There's belts and bandoliers of other little knickknacks and little flasks of things all over.
Someone is getting a sweater.
Please give him some knitted underwear.
God.
It's just.
I'm gonna get heart boxers, aren't I?
Yes, knitted heart boxers. That's perfect. Yes.
Lunch is ready if you want, dears. It's inside on the kitchen table. I've already eaten, though.
You have any like little things I can give my little buddy? And I'll pull off Sneaky Pete from my scarf and kind of just hold it forward. This is Pete. He's sneaky. I call him Sneaky Pete.
Hello,
Kinda, like,
little
wave
one.
Side to side as he's a ferret, so his like legs are doing that swinging back and forth thing.
Granny speaks animal, doesn't she? She can communicate with them.
Yes, you do have that trait.
Yes. So I'm using that to say, "Oh, hello, dear. You can grab whatever you like off the kitchen counter as well."
Cool. Me and Sneaky Pete are gonna go inside and have us a meal.
I'm back, by the way.
Okay.
Is the house gnome sized?
I would like it to be. Vol. It's not my house. It's her son's house.
Oh.
These guys just kind of invaded.
So it is gnome sized. Okay. Wee.
Hey,
Boy.
my net died.
What just died?
My net. Did you guys hear that thunderstrike?
Yeah.
No,
We heard a thunderstrike a little while ago.
that was a long time ago.
No, there was one just now that was sounded like it was just outside my window.
Oof.
Bruh. Vol.
Well, do you want to cut this short for safety?
No, it'll be good.
Okay.
I'm safe. Come with me.
Australia is seeming more and more like a hellhole.
Let's
That's
go.
Wasn't
gotta
it
get out
always?
If someone wants to throw hands, I'm a throw hands.
Wasn't it always? Everything in Australia has evolved to kill you. Horribly.
But
Murder continent.
Oh. Who wants to do character introduction next?
I'm back.
Alright.
Oh my god, Rag!
Sorry.
You understand?
When you said let's cut this short for safety, I texted Matt, let's cut this short for safety, a guide to circumcision.
Oh gosh!
That's funny. Alright. I was kind of flip-flopping, but I like you.
Be like, I don't like him, I like him, I want to really like him now.
It's like, oh, he's so silly. He's pretty funny. Oh god, he's really funny. His character isn't edgy enough.
I don't like playing edgy character.
And
Oh,
you're
another
playing
funny
with
track.
Grandma. What's with Edge?
The party is 50-50 on Edge so far.
So far.
So for flavor,
Cad
so for
is our
flavor,
two edgy boys. We've got Name, Grandma, and Yum Yam. I'm sorry, but this party is not ed.
Yam Yam just joined!
I'm keeping him.
Still counts!
I was saying that the party was 50-50 on Edge until now. That does, like...
Not anymore, apparently.
That's what I was saying!
Alright, me and Sneaky Pete are gonna sit on the countertop and eat a sandwich. What's everyone here look like? I'm just gonna take in the room. It's a
Thank
nice
you.
room.
So the room itself it's a kitchen. It's homey. There's a table with a couple of chairs in it. Obviously the counter you're sitting on, somewhere to wash up the dishes. It's got cupboards and such with dishes and ingredients for cooking. And it smells delicious.
So I'll do my introduction first. Mira is a tall, well-dressed human female. She stands at 5'11". Okay, I was not expecting that. Excuse me.
Oh, you're like at least 3 of me.
She stands at 5'11". She's lithe with dark hair and green eyes. She's not exceptionally pretty. She has a lot of scars. Most notable of which is a broad cut across the left side of her face.
You look pretty cool.
I like your ferret.
I kind of look at Sneaky Pete, and he kind of looks at me, and he looks at you. Oh, he thinks you're pretty cool too.
Thank you.
Yeah. I lick my eye.
Yeah.
You lick your eye.
God, I love
This frog is gonna be the death of me. Please, can we keep him?
Mira gives Yem a pat on the head and goes to eat her lunch.
I need you to make a Constitution saving
I
throw,
know.
please. Yeah.
Yep, I know. And Mira doesn't even wear gloves.
Yeah.
I am proficient in Poisoner's Kit. Does that give me any bonus?
No.
No, unfortunately not.
Make the save. Okay, you're safe. You're fine.
Your hand is a little bit sticky and slimy, but
Besides that, you feel fine.
Mira's gonna go wash her hand off before she eats.
in the rain. It is now pouring down with rain. Not intensely, but enough to drench somebody if they were to walk out.
Okay, so what's this? Who's next to introduce themselves? And while I'm sitting there waiting for people to tell me who they are, is there a bucket of water in this kitchen or anything?
There would be, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna use shape water and make a sphere around me with just my head poking out, and then I'm gonna freeze the edges and just kind of sit in this bubble of water with my head poking out the top.
I guess that's what Mira washed her hands and used it.
As you finish washing it, all the water just out of it.
And this is the moment Granny enters the kitchen.
Alright, I'm sitting on your kitchen counter in a sphere of water.
This is not phasing to Granny, who sits down and at the kitchen table on the extra chair there and begins to knit.
Name pending. Would you mind describing your character? Even you're shut down, but you can let him know what you look like.
Don't forget the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Metal. just imagine this giant metal man.
Okay, so the Silver Surfer.
This is gonna be the death of me.
Why? More like Alphonse from Full Metal.
Well,
Yeah, that's what Genesis is based off of.
It's a suit of armor, not a metal man. That's a very different thing you got there.
I love Alphonse.
There's also like leather and wood in there as well.
Bits of
But
rubber.
basically, he's like a giant kind of clockwork, steam-powered kind of person with a very bright knitted bubble hat.
I really like that guy's hat. Did you do that, there, Grandma?
Oh, yes, of course I did, dear. I didn't want him to get cold.
Why, that's really nice of you. I don't go anywhere without my hat.
It's very important to stay warm.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma herself is she's 3'2", which does make her a little bit taller than the frog. But she is ancient, bowed with age, gray, or pretty much her hair is pure white, just wrinkles on her face, and she is decked out head to toe in knitted gear.
Aww.
Is Cat back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Dad? It is your turn. Describing your character.
You see a 5'11" figure.
Mira and Cat are even the same height.
Edgelords!
Hooded in just a billowing gray cloak.
It's billowing. There's not even any fucking airflow in here. That's a little weird.
Just wizard things, man. Just wizard things.
Just wizard things. Don't
I'm
question it.
I'm a wizard too, but mine doesn't blow unless I'm in my trusty old water sphere here, you see?
With kind of just gloves and a long tunic under that just covers all the skin, and a Doctor Doom-esque mask covering the entire face. Basically a helmet, really. That has the eye sockets so far out that even the eyes are just black holes.
Oh, it's
That's
really
about it.
cool. Your eyes kind of look like when you look inside of a sock.
I suppose that's a compliment.
You said you were cool. Mira says through a mouthful of sandwich.
Busting up. I'm gonna full on jutsu someone.
God, fucking Vol, get that weather under control, bud.
I'm sorry. Sneaky Pete's really hungry. His tummy has the rumblies.
That only
The rumbling in
hands
the
can
tummy
satisfy.
really hands can satisfy. Sneaky Pete got a taste for human flesh after the incident.
You
Never been the same again.
we don't talk about that.
Sir, your plans
Oh, I
for
mean,
travel have been rather foiled by the weather.
are we long resting?
You may long rest, I will allow
Okay.
it.
Well, if we're gonna long rest, I can see some of you are pretty cool, but a little edgy on the edges. So I just want to fit in there. So I'll poke my hand out of the side of my water sphere, and I'll cast Shadow Blade in my hand so I can fit in.
Oh, that's what it is. He's here to bring balance to the edge.
You're meant to
You
bring
need to
balance
destroy
to
the
it,
edge.
not throw it into darkness.
Granny just looks up. No weapons in the kitchen, please.
Oh, I'm
There are
sorry.
grandbabies running about.
Oh, sorry. I'll let go, and it just disappears, and all the shadows just go back to the corner of the room.
Thank you.
She's never had anything to say to Mira about cleaning her weapons.
Mira's
She has
cleaning
definitely
weapons,
done
not brandishing them. There's a difference.
It's fair. That's fair.
Fair enough.
That's understandable.
Bye,
Yeah.
Groovy.
Well, looks like it's almost been an hour, so I'll just put this water back in that bucket there, and I'll just put all the water back in the bucket with the shape water.
Oh, that's nasty.
Hey, you better refresh that.
I wouldn't drink it for about an hour. After that, it's fine.
You should really refresh that.
No,
Yes,
it's fine.
please do, dear.
That's really rude.
I really don't like cleaning, though.
Then you shouldn't dirty it.
Oh, fine. I'll shape water the water out the window.
Go get more.
Is it raining outside?
Yes?
I'll slowly shape water in through the window.
Okay.
Fill the bucket.
Who needs plumbing? We just need frog wizard.
Tell me to do a job. I'm gonna find the laziest way to do it.
As long as
Hey.
it gets done.
That's what companies look for.
Yeah. I wonder why I can't hold a job down though. Probably because I don't show up.
Yeah, that would make it harder.
I go for enthusiastic walks in the wood and lose my map.
Oh, are you lost, dear?
I was, and then they found me, but I still don't know where I am. So yeah, I'm lost.
Well, you're in the town that my son lives in.
Oh, that's a weird name.
Well, I'm not quite sure of the name of it.
God.
These fellows probably know.
Phandelver.
Phandelver.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
That is close enough, I suppose.
Okay. That was a good meal. Thanks, Granny.
Oh, you're quite welcome, dear. Do you want a place to rest, or would you be more comfortable in the rain?
Ooh, you know what? Yeah, I'll be on the roof.
Enjoy your
I'll,
stay, dear. We'll have dinner. I'll have dinner ready in a few hours.
I'll go and just walk outside into the rain with Sneaky Pete, and you just see me jump straight up onto the roof.
And Granny gets a short
second.
idea. Oh, yeah. Granny gets a short idea, quickly grabs something out of her pack, runs outside into the rain. Well, skirt, kind of, as fast as a grandmother can go anyways.
1 second. Vol is having issues.
Wow. You guys liking Yumi so far?
Yeah.
I love
sorry.
him. I want to keep him. This is
Well,
fantastic.
He has a counterpart. I've ported him here from another game I'm currently playing, where my friend is playing his best friend, Guy Tan, and we are polar opposites of each other.
Excellent. So we're waiting on Bowl for me to be able to finish that sentence, huh?
I suppose.
Reptilino.
Test.
There you are.
Hello.
Yay! He's back.
Okay, I need a recap.
We paused.
Also, about 30 minutes ago, since I was trying to speak about this earlier, you're all dead. I'm kidding.
Shit!
Yeah.
Wake up from the dream, Neil.
I didn't even notice. That's too bad. Sneaky Pete, he's still
Or
kicking.
the blue pill.
A little rascal. He's
Anyway,
probably still kicking.
The inclement weather outside is getting worse. Lightning strikes are hitting, and you can feel the rumble of the thunder as the gods beat their anvils in the heavens.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna be on the roof. I'll see you guys in a bit. Yoink! Gonna jump on the roof.
Granny makes her way outside. I'm not quite done with this.
Also, I've noticed a trend with my internet outage.
Yeah?
Whenever there's a big lightning strike, I lose internet connection.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's almost like electricity has something to do with the internet.
Here.
Should I make an intelligence check to figure that out?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Can I finish?
Make the intelligence check. Do
Oh.
it. Yam does not invent electricity. He is not the Nikola Tesla. Universe.
Yeah, that would have been cool though.
Like,
Grandma was doing something though.
like Yam holds up his spear and is struck by it.
I have the power.
Anyway, Grandma, you may go.
Thank you. So Grandma, thinking of something, scrambles over to her pack, pulls something out of it, and toddles her way out to the front of the building, letting the rain hit her, and goes, "Oh dear, before you're completely comfortable," and she waves a knitted something in her hand. This should keep your young friend warm."
I'll jump on down from the roof, and I'll waddle on over.
It's effectively a tube sock, and she's very quickly cut a couple of holes for arms.
Sneaky
And a
Pete is
tail.
gonna dive right into that shit.
All you hear as he walks across the wet floor is,
Ferret in a sweater.
No, he's Sneaky Worm Pete. Thank you.
You're welcome, dear. I hope you both have a lovely evening. Come in if you want. We'll have dinner ready in a few hours.
Maggie, I'm just gonna go and sit on the roof and squeak.
By the way, it's straight up purple and pink. Purple and
That's
pink
totally-
stripes.
Even
I have a
better.
perfect name for this.
Oh god.
With 20 minutes in Photoshop, I could turn that into Yim.
Anyway, as the storm continues into the night and you have your dinner, Phandelver comes back, sort of wearing a large coat, and takes it off. Naked on the thing as his hair sort of drips down. He seems pretty alright aside from just being drenched. And he goes, oh, it's a bit cold out there. How is it, grandmother? And who let is that a frog?
Oh, yes.
Racist?
Yeah, these
Grandma,
little...
what did I say about animals in the house?
Alright.
I'm sorry, dear. I'm afraid he's not quite an animal. And besides, you always let me have, Mortimer here.
I'm just
He's
hanging
unassuming.
down from the run of the building, like waving. Alright.
You just hear him. You see his arms slowly goes. Whoa! He talks.
Yeah.
Well, yes, of course.
Like I
I'm
said,
Jim.
he's not an animal.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. I'll hold out my hand to shake his hand.
He reaches his hand out to shake.
Can
it.
he make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Please stop trying to kill my children.
It'll kill him. It's gonna be really funny. Okay. He's poisoned for 1 minute, and he must spend his next action searching for food.
Oh,
Give him the munchies!
Grandma, do you have any food? As he sort of like wipes off his hand onto his shirt.
Is there any food left from lunch?
There would definitely be leftovers. I know you.
She just gestures towards the kitchen counter with her chin. Right over there. There's some extra sandwiches, dear.
Oh, he starts like shoveling sandwiches into his mouth.
You must be hungry today.
And
And it's worn off. Grug poison is so fun.
I thought it did damage.
That's if I put it on a weapon. If it just touches me, it just poisons them, and then, depending on my skin color, one other effect. For red, they spend their next action searching for food. For blues, the target can uncontrollably wants to soak themselves in mud or water. For greens, I believe they start screaming just randomly and incoherently. And for golds, they are charmed by you until the poison ends, and they can now speak grung. I love grung because they're so stupid.
Oh my god. He's good. So, yeah. So I guess we'll skip to the next day from here, I suppose. Kat, I'm guessing you do your usual routine of when dinner's served.
Yeah. And I suppose.
Yim would notice that the strange habit.
Yeah, I guess you would notice that as everyone kind of sits down to eat dinner, I grab mine and go into a room and come back with an empty plate.
He's shy. It's okay, he's shy, fireman.
Kind of
So-
nod and since we're
Yep.
done, I guess I'd go.
I'm gonna send Sneaky Pete into Grandma's lap.
Grandma would make room for the ferret among her knitting. Has she had enough time? She's been knitting pretty much non-stop from morning till now. Is that enough time to have finished the things she was working on?
Sure. Roll me a
Knitting
Dex.
tools check.
dex check with proficiency.
Okay.
Hello. I would like to make a knitting check.
How do I do it with proficiency? Oh, what? No, I
So that
don't.
would be your dex check plus 2.
So do we just add +2, or is there something I click on the thing?
Yeah, just add plus 2.
Okay.
So just roll it. I'll add 2 to it. 11. Yeah, since you've been knitting non-stop, I'd say that you'd have gotten it done. Since you've not really spent much time on it, it's a fairly average not your best work, but it's still good work.
No, in which case it's going to take a few days. She's halfway through then.
All right, so you're gonna make it your
I
best
have
work.
something specific in mind, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, it's about quarter of the way done. You thought you'd be able to get more done, but
It's been a distracting day.
the weather has your your arthritic
Limbs
joints
aching.
aching, and it's a bit sore. You've
Mhm.
worked a bit slower than usual, and the weather really hasn't helped.
That's all right. For right now, she'd put the knitting aside and gently pet the ferret after asking its permission to do so.
Sneaky Pete gives you the utmost of permissions to pet him.
Yep. She would speak Sneaky Pete's language.
She does.
Yep.
That's why she asked Sneaky Pete.
And as the friends that and people that Sneaky Pete has interacted, Sneaky Pete can also speak Grung.
Naturally.
As you do.
Because my partner is a gold Grung, and Sneaky Pete has definitely been poisoned by it.
What does gold do?
Gold charms them for a minute, and they can now speak, read, and write Grung.
Very good.
Is that Guy as well?
Yeah.
Is that his partner? So like, work partner or?
Like adventuring partner.
Oh, nice. Nice. I suppose that we go on to the next day then.
Yeah.
The witness of the midnight storm, of the nightly storm, has since passed, and you find that that grave. You find that a familiar figure has stepped her way onto the porch of the house. It is none other than Lady Garail. The
nun, isn't it?
nun from the Shrine of Luck. She approaches the door and knocks on it. Rather loudly.
Well, Grandma's likely up and making breakfast by this time, so she, do I have to roll anything to hear the door?
No, it's a fairly loud knock. Like, you'd hear it from, like...
Okay, so Grandma goes up to the door, swings it open, and then looks up, way up, and goes,
Yep.
"Oh, yes, dear. What can I help you with?"
We should probably get going soon. We were meant to be departing yesterday, but the weather got bad. How much time do you need to prepare? I'd rather get this done sooner than later.
Well, we're just about to have breakfast, and once we're done, I'm sure everyone will be happy to follow. Come on in. There's extra
All right.
food.
I'm just leaning out from the side of the door. All right.
Sister Grail, let me quickly roll something here.
Ian is very friendly. He just likes to make friends.
She recognizes what you are. From your travels within, from living in this world, you would know that from what she is wearing, she is a worshipper of Pan.
Aww.
Didn't expect to see one of your kind out here. The swamps are far, far away from here.
I didn't expect to see myself out here.
Strange coincidence. We'll have to talk afterwards. I'm actually rather interested in meeting you. I was meant to go on a trip to to one of the villages, but haven't had the chance to. She walks in. She's rather quiet and very young for a sister of the faith of Pan. even stranger still is that she is very young for an elf, nonetheless. Probably in the range of 16 to 17 years old.
Oh, well, she's older than me.
She walks in and seats herself down. Are you sure that it's okay for me to? Yeah, I don't mean to intrude.
Absolutely. The more the merrier. It's always easy enough to put a little more on.
Thank you.
Hey guys, what happened to your little friend you brought here with us?
Oh yeah, where is Drew? We brought him in.
You just completely forget about the goblin.
Roll me a perception.
He's
check.
still outside in the rain.
Oh no.
Could I use my passive perception?
Yes. You find him tucked behind one of the couches in the walls.
You're right there, bud?
Don't hurt me, please.
Mira is for once not carrying any of her weapons. It's alright.
What did we have for breakfast?
Probably hash browns and eggs again.
I'm gonna go make him a little plate and just kind of slide it around the corner to him.
Mira offers. Well, before the plate comes, Mira offers to share some of. It's alright.
Meantime,
Are you
Granny's
hungry?
smiling with pride. Well done.
If only she knew.
Your name is Drew.
What have you done? Why have you taken me?
Here you go. I'm giving you. I got some food. I can see you're probably hungry. There you go. And I'm just gonna walk back to the table.
It's alright. We killed the
You see as he
bugbears.
take one of those little green hands, like grabs a hash brown and just slams it into his face.
Yeah, he needs to
Like
make a con
fucking
save.
Weapon.
God damn it. Is it one of the hash browns I gave him, or one of the hash browns Mr. Poison Skin over here gave him?
He's gonna roll cut. He's gonna eat both, so he's gonna have to roll it anyway.
Well, it's not like he isn't hungry to begin with.
Yeah, and all it's gonna do is just make him really hungry.
This is fair. Well, it makes him poisoned, so it probably makes him feel bad.
It makes him. He feels a little crappy for a minute, or until he succeeds a con save. Because he makes one every 6 seconds as well.
It's like a quick wave of
Does he
nausea.
succeed?
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, he's still wolfing down every ounce of food he gets as he goes and like tucks himself further into the corner after he's done, after taking the plate. Like he has a plate with him.
Mira is going to like make a bit of a pillow fort around him for him to have a safer hiding spot. And she's going to sit just outside of it. I'm Mira. We saved you from Moss and the others. They were hurting you, right?
Yeah, yes. It was safe there. It was safe there. I'm not safe here.
I'm gonna
Yes.
try to calm him down by playing a song on my ocarina.
Roll me
You've got a
fortune.
fucking ocarina. I love that the ocarina is actually a fucking musical instrument.
12.
Logan has 2.
Ooh, ocarina duet.
But yeah,
Anyway.
Mira is just kind of she's not trying to persuade him or anything. She try to naturally calm him.
Yeah, I'm trying to help with some soothing music in the background.
He soothes down after a little bit, but still, like, you see that like one of the pillars lift and this plate comes sliding out quietly.
Mira is going to
Where am I?
we're at Granny's house.
Granny's house. Where's Granny's house?
I don't know.
I personally don't remember the name of this town.
Phandelver.
It was Fliffaloop.
This is in Phandelver, not far outside the manor.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, Phandelver. Oh, not far. Okay, I can still get back to the
There's nobody there anymore.
wait, did you... That means I'm free.
Oh, yeah, he toasted
Yes.
him all right.
You're free. You can stay with us for a while if you want to, until you have enough provisions to make it safely to somewhere else. You can stay with us for as long as you
Send
want.
him to the
Where's Grandma?
trading goblins.
Kragmaw? We're trying to get there as well.
Oh, there's the hideout, and then there's the castle. Didn't the hideout betray us?
The hideout? Who's
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
hideout?
yeah. The one with Clark.
We met them. They're still alive, don't worry. But, as far as I can, they're trying to stick to themselves.
Then I'll go to them. If there's mostly goblins there, that means no more bullying, no more kicking Droop around.
Droop, do you think you could do us a favor first?
Uh, yeah.
Can you lead us to Kragmaw?
Well,
You
it's,
don't have to if you don't want to. You're free now.
It's on
But we would really
tribal.
appreciate it.
I'll let you hold Sneaky Pete here. He's got a tube sock.
I'm sorry, I love this grog too much. Just dying over here.
It's if you go past the hideout, down the tribal trail, it's I think it's north of there, northeast,
Okay.
maybe.
Do you mind taking us there? We're not going
Um,
there for a minute, but you can certainly come along and we'll make sure that
Oh
you're...
wait, no, it's northwest. Yeah. You know for a fact that to the northwest is a giant lake.
This is sorry, go ahead.
Drew, don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. That's where it is. I think.
You have to be really far.
He sort
Drew,
of pauses and thinks.
think harder.
That's as far as I know. I mean, could maybe the ones at the hideout know. I don't know.
As far as like I said, we've talked to them, and I don't think they were able to tell us either.
We didn't ask, to be fair.
Come on, man, let me work this goblin.
Carry on.
And there's a part of the tribal guards. He starts like using his nail to sort of like try and paint a mental picture to himself. And then there's Agatha, there's Old Well, but then that's Raven, Weaven Tor, Coneyberry, and this is Thunder Tree. I see it's in between. It's in between Thunder Tree, the old hideout, and the old LOL and Wyvern Tor.
Mira's gonna make a mental note of that and say, "Are you tired, Droop? Would you like somewhere to sleep safely for a bit?"
I cast sleep on him.
Mira's
Isn't
gonna...
that a radius?
Yeah.
Alright, roll me.
Blue dice.
26. Starting from whoever has the lowest HP to the highest falls asleep.
Okay, I'm safe.
So that means that there's 21 HP still on there.
Okay, so who's next?
19 AC are still on there. I mean, points on still on there.
I think I'm the next. Well, actually, Cat.
Is her son in the building?
Yes, probably.
He falls asleep.
I thought it was only like that's a 20-foot radius.
So do the grandbabies, probably.
Probably.
Highest HP of all of you, and I'm already at...
You just hear like the sound of repeating the floor, then little too little, and then down the hall. You hear 4 sets of people just hit the floor.
Eh,
Here, he's
Works.
sleeping.
works well enough. Mira's gonna drag him to her room. Come on.
You as you walk through, you spot Felva face first in the floor.
Mira's gonna, after she gets Droop into her room, she's gonna walk over to Felvar.
I'm away.
Wake up, you've got things to do.
Oh, I have work. Yeah, that's right. No.
She slaps him again.
Yeah. He gets up and he does the typical gnome waddle through the house.
Morning.
Morning. I gotta go. I gotta get to work. I have things to do. I'm late. Even though I own the place, I'm late.
That's too bad you overslept. Goodbye.
Bye. You've noticed that also, Mary, you've noticed that the door, the children's bedroom door is open, and there is a very small, like just laying down figure in the doorway.
Who's laying down in the doorway?
A little tiny gnome.
Damn it.
One of the kids.
Mira's gonna take the kid and tuck it into bed. Yeah.
I rolled really high for sleep. I'm sorry.
Mira's gonna use. How long does that last? Isn't it only like a minute?
It's the minute and everyone wakes up.
Yeah. Mira's gonna make sure is gonna finish tucking the kids in, and when she sees people starting to wake up, she's gonna go back to her room.
The kids sort of wake up for a moment and then go, yeah, and then roll back into bed.
Yeah, fair enough.
They didn't want to get up anyway.
Feel that. Mira is going to go check on Drew. Is he back asleep?
He is. He's sort of resigned to his fate at the moment in his pillar fort.
No, she took him to her room.
Oh,
She's
Yeah,
letting
no.
him have her bed for now.
he'd be confused as to how he got there, but you see that he's wrapped himself up, using all of the blanket like a little goblin burrito.
Mira, before he goes all the way back to sleep, Mira's gonna say, "You can rest for now, but come find me when you wake up, okay?"
All right. Yeah.
And Mira's gonna go back to the main room and
Yep.
listen for her door to open.
He, as you all enjoy your breakfast, Grail sort of calms down, like sort of eases up and stands up. Shall we be on our way then?
Let's see.
I don't think he's gonna go wandering.
Right. Where are we going?
I am
Yeah.
concerned about leaving him alone with my grandbabies, though.
Let's see. We have Fish Boy. Wake him up.
Is he a fish man? Is he like
Yeah.
my size?
There is a
Is he like
sleeping
a jelly? Is he like a little goldfish man? I follow him to go wake up Fish Boy.
He's on the correct. This was a character, a player that has not turned up for a while, and I've not gotten the text back from him. So, Greg, there is an opening.
Please keep the frog.
I like the frog.
Keep the frog up!
Mayhaps I might not. I probably won't be able to make every session, but I can probably make every second session.
So like he's just sleep. he'll do what you told me. Then.
He just goes off with Guy for a session and comes back.
He's a sleepy
Yeah.
fish boy. Sleepy frog boy.
Yeah, you see a Triton sort of sleeping sort of haphazardly. He's been drinking again.
Me too. Is there any bottles in the room?
There is an empty whiskey bottle clutched to his chest.
I take it.
Mira wakes him up roughly.
Oh, what?
Is there water in the room? Like a bucket or
Uh,
anything?
There's
That would be in the
Wash-
kitchen.
A wash basin?
That would be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But the water,
Okay.
anyways.
I'll just walk out of the room, go to the kitchen, make a sphere of water, and slowly move it to the room to dump on his head.
I think he's
Oh,
awake.
you
Yeah.
I
bastard!
mean, he's a fish. Why is he gonna hate this?
Father.
I brought you something.
Yo,
And I'm just
wake
gonna shape.
fishy.
I'm just shaping water around his head like a bubble.
He sort of gets up and points to the front.
Hey, Yem,
I
can
think
you,
he likes it.
can you not? I
Okay.
can't understand him.
Oh, okay, sorry. That's just fish people thing, I guess. I'll just pick it off.
I'll cut you like a fucking fish!
I am a frog, though.
I'm sure you'd be very well familiar with being gutted like a fish.
I'm gonna fill that. I'm gonna fill that
Yeah.
bottle with the water.
He,
For later.
he grumbles.
Did you
and
catch what I
gets up.
said?
I did catch these.
He grumbles and grabs his spear and starts storming off.
I have one
No,
of those
you
too. I'll
don't.
raise my spear.
Hey, fishy! We're
What?
gonna watch that door. Make sure that the goblin doesn't come through.
There's a fucking goblin? Another?
Yes.
Yeah, he's just a little friendly guy. They kind of picked him up. He's real cozy in bed over there.
Yeah, he's staying with
Alright,
us for now, but we don't want him leaving until we get back.
Alright, I'll keep watching the wheel at all snot.
Careful, I think he could probably take you in a fight.
He likes naps though.
He sneers and sits down in the main chair in the lounge room and watches down the hallway.
Alright, we're ready to leave.
We can call it there for the night. It's getting a little bit late. And we kind of still need to do dinner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright. I was hoping to do a little bit more, but okay.
Yeah, it's not even 10 o'clock.
Well, we could maybe go to the end of the hour. Would that be better?
Nah. Not much else can be done then. Alright. Been a pleasure though.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Totally worth it for Froggy Boy.
I freaking love this frog.
It's been a real blast, guys. I still have no idea where the fuck I am though.
Granny doesn't own any maps.
I'm very lost.
Hey, do you think we could start a bit earlier next week since I don't have as late anymore?
Yeah, sure I can do earlier.
I
Yeah.
could probably do earlier next weekend. I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
works
get off
for
at 4 now.
Has Yim Yam officially joined the party?
Please, yeah.
Yeah.
For a little bit. I don't know if I can commit, but I can probably be for like 2 or 3 sessions, and then I'll let you know, Matt.
Okay. We
At
have
least-
a 6-man party.
At least enough to finish this adventure.
We have a 4-man party.
All right, so we have
5-man.
we have Metal Man.
Yep.
We've got Grandma,
Hello.
Fire Mask,
That's Cat. He's muted.
and Fish Boy.
Mirror on the wall.
And I didn't even think of that one. That's a good one. I'm gonna use that. Mirror, mirror in the party. Who's the froggiest of them? It's me. I'm the frog.
Do you think Mirror after she's done with this is gonna be like go back to like Thieves Guild or whatever and be like, oh, so where have you been, Mirror? You don't want to know.
I walk in there with my kit and thieves tools proficiencies. Hey, how's it going? I missed ya.
Mirror's like, oh, thank God, I have to start to see that frog ever again. Oh wait, what's up?
This is a cool little fort you got going on down here. Is this like a clubhouse for you and your buddies?
And I'm feeling like if anybody's gonna be like still adventuring after this, it's gonna be Yim Yam and Grandma.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
So this is gonna be. Well, then again, my aim is to like finish this arc, this campaign, this book, and then continue on afterwards with just homebrew stuff.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Sure.
I like this party a lot so far.
Alright, you guys aren't so bad.
Granny's
thinking
so
about,
freaking proud of you guys right now.
Rag,
Yeah.
would you recommend I bring in homebrew into this? And I kind of like how it's balanced, but I also kind of want to like throw in my little bits and pieces, my little Holmesy charm.
Fucking your campaign, man. Do whatever.
Oh, something I'd wanted to ask about previously. Do I need to train proficiency with firearms?
You will have to be trained and taught in it.
Or there is a firearm proficiency feat you can take as well. At level 4.
For feats.
I mean, at level 4, it's not bad. It lets you fire as a bonus action with a light pistol. So
Yeah.
Actually,
It's gonna be very useful for me.
it's very good if you're actually being a gunslinger, something that uses firearms.
and there are 3 canonical gunslingers in the store in the camp. Well, in the lore right now.
2 of them are my characters.
Nice.
And one of them was one of your character's love interests. That went pear-shaped. Don't do it, Heinrich.
No, don't do it. I'm a frog.
You were like, guess what, honey? I'm a vampire. Fuck you.
I'm glad you guys are cool with Yim sticking around for a little bit.
Oh my
for lack
god,
of a
please,
better term.
yes. This frog is my highlight right now.
The frog is.
I like the frog.
Do you think one day the fucking name pending's just gonna pick up the frog and just yeet him at an enemy?
Honestly, I think I'd probably be able to go further without him.
What if he fastball specials you and you jump just at the last second he throws you?
Fuck. Well, first off, he's gonna be poisoned, so he'll have disadvantage on the throw.
No,
All right, he's a metal boy.
exactly. You're poisoning the shit.
I can school you now.
Oh my god.
Hey, Bull, would Grandma know anything?
My hand becomes a poisoned weapon.
Would Grandma know anything about the frog at this point?
The grungs?
Yeah.
Roll me a wisdom check.
That's for nature, wouldn't it be?
Nature, yeah, it'd be nature. Well, nature. Just plus 2. Oh, you know what he is. You know very well what he is.
And she knows better than to touch him. Got it.
You'd also
Yeah.
know that most grung clans extremely racist and enslave anything.
Yep. Grungs are evil.
Yep.
And this one's
So
just
so this little boy just hanging out having a good time. He's an outlier.
yeah. So you're pleasantly surprised, Grandma.
I like that fucking one of the.
And knowing
grungs-
Grandma, she was gonna give him a chance anyway.
Well, yeah.
You're saying one of the grungs is
One of the grungs in One Grung Above is Bangarang.
yeah.
It's fucking Skrillex.
No, I love the naming conventions of. It's so fucking stupid, and I love it. They're like They're like 1 or 2 syllable names, often with I's and O's in them,
Yum yam.
and their titles are always whichever son or daughter of like the brood you were from, and the broods can be anywhere from like 20 to like 200.
Yeah, and it's like,
That's why I'm the 52nd son of Yam.
and their name can also come from their tribe as well. So it'd be like,
Yep.
Oh, grungs actually don't start with common proficiency.
Nope. They only speak grung. That's why you want a gold grung in your party, so that you can teach everyone else grung.
otherwise all you'd be hearing is.
Basically.
Kiddo. Ribbit.
Ugh. If you guys take poison off of me at any point and apply it to your weapon for a single use, or you just want to make someone really hungry, it loses potency after an hour.
Mira laughs and
Granny will probably be asking politely for some a bit later.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you put it on a piercing weapon, you can deal an extra 2d4 poison damage.
How does that work with ammunition?
You just wipe it on your arm and fire it.
Oh, like you take an arrow and just
You
wipe it
take
on
an,
your arm.
you take an
Well,
arrow, or you lick it and you knock it,
well,
or I sweat into her quiver.
Just gonna you just get Yim Yam running in place. Hold on, I'm gonna work up a sweat.
I'm not very athletic.
Oh my god, that background, Yim.
Can't believe we've got Kermit.
Is
as
he-
a
That's
fucking-
why I made the joke about me walking in Deep Scout.
Okay, I gotta go pee. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, see ya.
Thanks for the game, guys. This was fun.
I sent you something.
In Discord.